Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo to.
Normally.
We'll see which of these two squads can sort of execute more effectively, because this is Devi is going to go for it. He doesn't take the damage, but his boar will. They're going to try and snag the rune, though, and Alexo got it. So a nifty disruption play puts Stonebank under, and I mean, it's not a crazy amount of gold, but it's better to go into your hands than the other teams, no matter what.
And Sammy, I think he's going to be able to track this one down. Ooh. Yep, pretty simple.
Good news, I suppose, if you're Wildcard. If Speed is going to be using the rebuke like that, it's potentially going to push the wave as B9 finds a kill down bot. Alexo gets sort of pushed into the tree line, and Devi...
Master. So really, no one can afford to make any plays, which results in a relatively safe early game. But there's your DK form. There's going to be your threat. S is going to get his level 6 off this melee creep.
He's going to get the kill, but can he now get away over in the bottom lane? Because he used pretty much everything he had. I popped the rage, I think, twice. B9 was able to hit him up with the Inkswell, and they eventually... Okay, doesn't get the full duration on that salve, but he's still alive. That's the thing that really matters, but looks like Bloody 9 may pay for this. Devi gets the slow from the boar. That should help secure it, yeah. So, very long, drawn...
It doesn't have any friend to really take you out with. You get that play once, but ask. Regen rune, tail end of it, he's super dead.
He needs to dodge the Inkswell, and will do so. Okay, the Infest there. A little bit of bonus HP. B9 will still die, but it was worth a shot if you're Stonebank, I suppose. But, yeah, not enough. He will end up losing his teammate. However, Storm Spirit were available. They wait a little bit too long, and we saw what happened. Who knows what would have been different had they gone in earlier, but as it stands, it's not going to work out for them. And now Esk, that's a very aggressive play. He just got silenced up as well. He's now trapped in the arena. There's going to be the spear stun. Alexo needs to get into position. The defensive disruption is going to be there, but Esk not going to be able to get away. Yaren times things up perfectly with the Nether Blast, and that's a scenario where I'm not 100% sure what Esk's plan was, because he just kind of jumped into 3 and really having his escape route ready, as Stonebank going to get himself picked off on the other side. Yamsun in with the Chronosphere, so that's going to make that trade far, far better for them, losing the Storm Spirit, as they will turn it into a 2 from Speed. God, you wish you had that Blink Dagger right now. If he did, that would have been an easy initiation. Instead, it's an initiation onto Sam, which, okay, that's a nice kill, but taking Sammy down there is not going to be nearly as valuable as getting up.
Where you should be able to bleed through that. Sammy's going to see the Blink, though, and he's going to look for the Chrono, and then this is getting to be disastrous here.
Oh, they're going to use the Fiend's Grip instead. Yeah, just hold the Chrono for as long as you can, and Speed is going to get taken down. Esk, meanwhile, just zipping his way forward, while Yaren in the bottom lane going to get picked off as well. So they just...
Who's behind the Bane, which of course is Devi in this case, but they kind of have to take anything they can get at this point.
And they need to also get Sammy quickly, because if they don't, here's the counter. Sammy's still alive. Esk jumps in on the back line. They lose Yarn right away. There's Yamsun in for the Chrono, connecting onto about 3 heroes as they take Bloody 9 down first. They're going to turn their attention onto Stonebank, trying to finish off the Lifestealer with the Roar, locking him down. He's dead. Fade, not going to be able to get away. He is just too damn slow to make his escape, and that's backbreaking. That there's really just, there's nothing left for DogChamp. They're winning
on that player, but at the same time, Stonebank is so far up bottom, but Sammy Boy, yeah, he can't do this by himself, but I feel like they're going to lose these cores.
Esk zips in. Stonebank's going to try to TP out. He does make it away, but that means Fade was left there alone, and now Bloody 9, he's going to get jumped in on. Inkswell doesn't even get off. Yamsun kills him too fast, and, well, you can really pick their moment to push in. They're going to lose the Aegis in about 15 seconds, though, so that is something that they'll have to consider as they get the Fiend's Grip and the Nightmare down. There's going to be the Chrono deployed. Zip, okay, Zip from Esk is a little bit awkward as he zips into the Chrono, but they still find the kill on the Bloody 9. Speed is going to get pushed back by the Roar. He'll fall as well. Stonebank is getting healed up by Yarn. Will it be enough? No, it will not. He is down. No buyback is available. DogChamp are going to have to scramble here. They've got 2 heroes back into the fight as both Speed and Bloody 9 used their buybacks, but
where you don't have that active Mars early enough here. This is a suicidal play to try and get vision down. You're going to lose B9. The ward's going to get replaced. They found the stun into Alexo, though, but anyone? Help? No?
Not a lot of follow-up on that one, but we've just kind of come to expect this at this point, as Alexo is going to die eventually, but that means Esk is now free to zip his way forward. They're going to take down Yarn. They get the roar on the Stonebank, so the Lifestealer should be dying here as well. And at this point, DogChamp really don't have anything left to fight with. Speed's going to give it a go with the arena, try to fight his way through this, but there's just no fight. Without his teammates, there's nothing to do. They lose 4, and I picks up 3 of those 4 kills. Triple kill for your Beastmaster, and now Wildcard have their path to the high ground.
Because there really is no reason for them to kind of stop at this point. As Divide just keeps breaking his items. I want him to misclick and take out that Helm of the Overlord. Maybe we'd see some pain, but...
Oh, wow,
well,
that's a hell of a zip.
Just killed him. Okay. He bought another null, and then he zipped from base with the 25-minute. I mean, yeah. This game is pretty great, huh?
It's
oh,
not...
No.
Oh, no, and now they get the immediate Fiend's Grip onto the Lifestealer. Yeah, this one's just about over here, DogChamp. Yeah, there it is. They'll call the GG. Wildcard just taking it to their opponents here. In fairness, this is kind of the result that we expected, but still, DogChamp gets very much outplayed. But BT, as you said, I think this is one where
displacement heroes versus the Viper, and as we usually see with Viper, if you're just a little bit too far forward in lane towards that mid lane, I think mainly to defend to see if there is going to be of that early ward placed. But oh, Sammy, you saw B9 on the ramp, but oh boy,
that's not a chase that you want. Sammy's just going to get completely hit up at the start, buys some time with the brain sap, but not enough. Now Alexo may die as well here. The burn is really going to start ticking him low. It's not quite enough for the kill, but try to get aggressive here. If they can put pressure onto Speed in these early levels, he is not very durable. So they're going to give this a go. They get the Chaos Bolt, they get the Cookie Stun, they get the Nightmare down. Speed is in some trouble. Yarn cannot help him because he has Arctic Burn at level 1, and there you go. Tri-lane strikes fast and hard and resist.
Yeah, the problem is even if they bring the Treant down here, as Yarn might just be dead. Yeah, he is super dead. Maybe gets the courier? Okay. I mean, it's still not the same, and now you look over at Speed. Unfortunately for him, the wave is pushing in, but Yebson has done a perfect fight. Could get a little bit too difficult for them to actually make happen, but that's where as soon as Sammy Boy is back, then the Nightmare could very easily lead to another kill on the Viper. They'd like to get another pull, though. The lane is a little bit too far up, and they did get a kill. Stonebank got the dive, and now Sammy Boy's dislodged, so this is something to play with.
And, well, that was... Sammy gets a bit of a snipe out, but really going to be a major concern. This might be, though. Where's Alexo in this situation? His way over. Got the cookie. They don't need the cookie, really. It could just be the Scatter Blast, or maybe not. Yarn with the Cold Embrace is going to make him work for it, but this actually buys time for Yamsun to get back in, so the CK is the one to find the kill.
Very happy. Very happy if you're...
And we've seen the Ursa go for that more farm-oriented build-up, so he is going to be able to keep pace with the opposing cores that little bit better, but is going to slow down his overall progression as Speed is under attack here in the bottom lane. He was able to find a kill onto Alexa, though, but now Esk is going to come in, looking for the Shackle, connecting onto Viper. They're going to get the Focus Fire into the Power Shot. That's a quick and easy kill for them. Now they want more, but Fade is coming in as well. He's going to blink his way forward. Doesn't want to use the Sonic Wave. Actually, he's put himself out of range mana-wise, but he's able to pop the...
So quick. He did it so quickly. Didn't even think about it. What can you do?
Back up top, though.
Stone?
Needs maybe 1 or 2 more hits, but there's that Chakram that's going to do some nice work. No, it's not, because he's taken down before the damage can come through. Divide will fall. Sammy did as well as both B9 and Fade. Well, they rush in and they clean that one up. It may come at a cost elsewhere, though, as Yaren will fall alongside Speed.
Yeah, and that's where I think Esk is going to be very happy scaling, and it's where, unfortunately for Stonebank, even though I kind of do like the Battlefield build as a grip bottom, though,
grip on to Speed. Yamsun really is not able to do a whole lot here, actually. That defensive Nightmare is going to be useful. Alexo now comes in with Mortimer Kisses. That should be enough to take down Speed. Yes, it will be, but it's a trade, and it's a trade that's going DogChamp's way as Fade comes in, drops down the Sonic Wave. It's enough to take Sammy Boy down. Esk, though, is making his retreat, but him retreating means Alexo is just kind of stuck in the middle of this fight. He tries to retreat himself, so he can't prevent Bloody9 from getting away, and now he's going to try for a play onto Stonebank. This is really not something that I think he... I think he wants, as he actually misses with that Timber Chain. Alexo has to try and pull him away, and it is going to work, but now, what is going on with this fight? Sonic Wave deployed to get Yamsun out of it, but Yamsun actually just gets pushed onto the high ground, so he is going to try and turn and fight. This is getting very complicated. Sammy's down. Yarn will fall as well. Yamsun's starting to drop low, though, but there's Divide trying to push his way through. Alexo gets the cookie stun. It's not enough to save that CK, but it does now set up Esk. He's going to push his way forward. Finds that first kill. Would really love to go on to Fade as well, but he's got to show respect to that overgrowth as Bloody 9 gets involved. Alexo is rooted up and taken down, and Esk
To die in that fight because he's just eating so many spells.
is able to last that a little bit longer as middle lane. Sammy is going to try and make a play here. It's the Nightmare down first. Yarn was able to fall back, though, so they have to be wary of that Winter's Curse. They're trying to maintain some separation, but now Esk is going to come in. They do drop the Winter's Curse down, but they still have the Fiend's Grip. They still have the Kisses, and they will get their kill. Now, they don't really have any lockdown to go after Fade here, or maybe they do. The Shackle doesn't last long, but it's going to be long enough. Alexo then gets in with the Cookie Stun into the Scatter, and they do take Fade down. Sammy eventually loses his life there as Stonebank was able to sort of catch him on that high ground ramp, but they need more, and they are potentially going to get it. That is not a long shackle. Doesn't latch. Stonebank is able to just sort of power his way through it. Picks up the double kill, and KB right now, and could have it finished off in another 2. Maybe that's going to be a difference maker for them, but in the meantime, DogChamp just keep pushing forward. Devi, he will TP himself down here, but he's going to need some serious backup to actually make this fight happen. The backup is coming, though. Alexo TP's in. Yamsun will arrive as well. There's going to be the Yule Scepter. Yarn, though, preemptively pops that ult. It doesn't hit onto any other heroes, but it is going to create a distraction. But now there's the Mortimer Kisses coming in. They've gotten through the first life. Can they do the second? Not 100% sure as Blade 9 gets in. Drops off that Overgrowth. They do get the Fiend's Grip down, though, onto Stonebank, but it's almost immediately canceled out. Sammy and Alexo both go down. Devi is now stuck in the middle of this fight, and he is going to get taken down, and his other core basically abandoned him. Once
A little bit more gold. You need to find both the Treant and the Winter Wyvern, otherwise any play could get blown wide open. That's where Yamsun, yeah, they're very torn, and that's the grip on the Fade.
Well, Yarn gets in there with the ult, but they need to be able to turn this into something. Esk is dropping pretty low. He'll pop the BKB to try to run out, and looks like for now he's going to be okay. Fade actually bought back and TP'd in, so he really would love some revenge here, but don't know if he's going to be able to catch up to Esk. They do get a kill onto Sammy, so they don't come away completely empty-handed, but this buyback is not exactly blowing us away here.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie. A little bit unfortunate, but B9.
They got onto speed there in the middle lane, but there's the BKB coming out. Now they're going to try and turn. They've got that Abyssal Blade stun. Yamsun in trouble. He's going to get taken down. Alexo now tries to Yules defensively, but they're going to go right past him. They really wanted to get onto Esk again, but once they realize they're not...
Trying to find something here in the bottom lane. They're really just playing off of Alexo's word, and if they find Yarn,
Wait,
they're
they
going to
see
go past.
Stonebank, though.
Oh, no.
Shackle, not really doing that much damage, but now Yamsun's going to get involved. They've got the Fiend's Grip. Doesn't last long, though, as Bloody 9's in there with the Overgrowth, but it's still not going to be enough. Stonebank still falls. Bloody 9 goes down as well. Fade has to pop the BKB, and he'll blink himself out, but that's just an entirely defensive move, and Yarn got spotted out there in the tree line. Alex was able to bring him down. So, just when I say Wildcard weren't exactly barreling their way through objectives, they take a fight, they take a tower, they're looking for another kill here in the middle lane as they get onto speed, but Sammy's not going to last long enough to help out. It's down to Esk to just do it himself, and you can't kill speed off before the TP would complete. This sort of early item that you pick up that's looking like a luxury is now a necessity, and this, well, this is not what they wanted. Esk is going to just push in looking for this early kill onto B9 to get the Overgrowth out of the equation, and now Yamsun is going to make his move. They'll push their way in. Speed, though, activates the BKB, trying to stand his ground. Winter's Curse is going to come in as well, so they'll look to reset. There's a buyback from Bloody 9 as well. He's going to try and get into this fight. Still has that ult to work with, so blink forward, dropping the Overgrowth, but the Shackle will still latch. Bloody 9 not dead yet as the Cold Embrace keeps him alive. Fade jumps in with the Sonic Wave, and they are starting to turn this one around. 2 heroes down on the Wildcard side. They're trying to get onto Yamsun here, desperately trying to toggle the armlet. He's not going to be able to do so. And look at all the buybacks coming in. They still have control of the outpost, so they're trying to rush reinforcements onto that outpost. Stonebank, meanwhile, that is a very aggressive maneuver forward. He is completely isolated from his team, and once that Cold Embrace wears off, he does end up paying for it.
Weiss with the BKB on Stonebank, you know, he doesn't have to worry about that Orchid. He will be able to blink in and look for these supports, and very vulnerable supports here. Oh boy. Stacked.
Gonna drop some ults on top of each other. Yeah, that's a little awkward, but they should still clean up these kills.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking pretty good. Yeah, Alexo drops the my bad there. They know that they were a little position, and now what can they do in exchange? Esk is going to come in. That's a nice shackle down onto the Viper that they just blow up. Stonebank is actually In a little bit of an awkward spot as well, but he's able to get a bash down. Devi Llama's in some trouble, but Devi is invis right now for just a moment. Not effectively invis, as they don't actually chase after him. They're showing a little bit more respect, but yeah, this is a problem. There's going to be the shackle. It's a cold embrace from Yarn that's going to buy a little bit of time, and they are still trying to get him out of here, and it's not going too poorly. They're going to turn onto the CK. They will burn through that first life. What's the move here? Esk wants to go back in. They're looking for Stonebank still. They're going to pull him in with the Reality Rift, but he just won't go down. Look at Yarn staying on that back line, getting another cold embrace out there. So the Ursa continues to fight. He's going to pop his ult again. He's turning, looking for the damage onto the Chaos Knight, and Yamsun is just not going to survive this. He will end up going down. He finally kills off the Ursa in the process. That is a very long and drawn-out engagement, and Esk is... I think he's going to be okay. Sammy's now going to TP in to make sure, but... well, okay, that's... Making sure means throwing his own life away there, and honestly, I don't think he needed to. Esk was...
Stonebank's BKB, they'll take that every day of the week. Oh, he didn't react?
Oh, boy. Might not just be the BKB here. Stonebank is going to lose about half of his HP right at the start. Meanwhile, Yamsun actually missing Bloody 9 there. They're not able to actually connect onto him. The kisses don't have the range as they come out a little late. Esk, though, oh my god. He's still pushing his way in. Overgrowth is going to be committed. That's even the Winter's Curse coming out just to try and deal with Esk, but if they can find this kill, this would be huge. Esk trying to fight his way through this. Meanwhile, Fade jumped in with the Sonic Wave. It was enough to take down a support, but they need a lot more than that. B9 and Stonebank both taken down. Speed isolated to the north. They're going to drop him down as well, and, well, this is where things are going to sort of start to fall apart. 3 dead heroes, no buybacks available. Sammy was the only one that Fade was, and they should get both.
Yeah, and this is the safer play. They know that these aren't buybacks, though, and if they find a kill here, that could just be the game blown wide open. And
Fade, the stuns. No, they stun lock the crap out of him. They'll find the kill. They're going to go for the tier 4s. Now, that's going to force out Fade's buyback. The problem is, he's the only one of these dead heroes who has his. The other buyback is on the Treant Protector, and B9, I don't really think he's going to be able to do a whole lot there, as they'll lose him, they'll lose Fade, and that's got to be the game. Tier 4 towers will fall. Bloody 9 bought back. Not a whole lot that he can do about this, as he'll simply be taken down again. Wildcard are going to pull through. There was a moment there where we were sort of questioning whether they were going to be able to deal with this DogChamp lineup, but they don't panic. They regroup. They get it done, and they get the 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, I think they did a fantastic job here.